Oh, 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 okay, I got it. Dude, so I was going to do this backtesting session yesterday when I got off of work. Tell me why it took me 2.5 hours to set up this little camera right here. I was searching the whole internet trying to find a service that would connect to my laptop and allow me to have this little camera recording on top of a screen recording. It took me 2.5 hours. I don't know if I'm getting old. I mean, I guess you guys can see now because when I was recording before, it was just my screen. But now you can see I'm not old, but I guess I just act like it sometimes. But yeah. So I'm doing a backtesting session. I want to try to get 2 hours in. If I get to 2 hours, then and I still want to keep going, I'll go longer. But my minimum time is I want to get 2 hours in. So I'm using TradeZella. This is my 2023 backtesting session. So I started January 1st and I'm ending December 31st of 2023. It's currently February 27th and I'm up $1,200. And so with my backtesting sessions, I really want to. Okay, so I'm technically profitable right now because almost every time I have a backtesting session, it comes out green. But the issue is it's such a small amount that it's like not even equivalent to a minimum wage paying job. So I don't even feel right saying profitable. You know what I mean? So I'm break even basically because it's not enough for me to get excited about, for me to want to share about. So I'm basically break even. And this is my 2023 session. I did a whole 2024 session. I came out with, I think, $200. So technically profitable, but you and I both know that that's not, no. So all right, we're going to get started. I have right here, I have my Forex Factory open. That shows what the date is for here. It's up to date with 2023, exactly where I'm at. So I can look by the week, what news looks like. Then I have MNQ on the left side and ES on the right side. This is a simulated 50K account. So I start with $50,000 and I'm up to $51,293 by the end of February, which is again not even a minimum paying, like minimum wage paying job. But we're gonna see what we can do. I've been studying a lot. I'm starting to do pretty good on the live market. So let's just see where we're at the end of this session. So going straight in here, this is my second time having to record this beginning. So I did pre-do a little bit. All I did was mark out my session times for Asian, London, and then pre-market. So that's all I did. You guys didn't miss much. Everything else, there's no other markings on my charts except for that. So we have 10 a.m. news every single day except for Thursday. We have someone speaking at 4 p.m. Orange folder. I'll probably just trade at 9:50 macro open that day, but the other days I'm probably going to wait till 10 a.m. So every time I go to next day on here, it sends me to 9:30, but I never trade until 9:50 when the macro hits. That's one of my rules. So I send it here, then I mark everything up, and then I slowly go through I call it my pre-market because I don't trade until 9:50, and then see where price is at when I'm actually able to take a trade. Because I don't like opening it straight when I'm able to take a trade. It clouds my brain a little bit. So going into this, if we look at the 4 hour, straight away, I notice, okay, we are in a downtrend. Where are we downtrending to? Most likely these lows here. This is just right off bat before I do any tweaking. This is just initial thoughts. I think that we retrace all the way down to here. There's nothing in this zone here that would cause us to do a high time frame reversal after this point that I can see looking off this. So I believe we're coming down to here. I think that we're just taking out internal liquidity right now before we head back to these external lows. Maybe, okay. Okay, there is actually, now looking at it, there's an SMT here. So if I look, boom, boom, I have to be careful because we made a pretty large SMT, not even from that low, honestly, from this low. We managed to take out. So we're in kind of a tight spot. We might reverse after this low right here, but with how non-synced price is right now, that's kind of a gamble. It might be a rough couple weeks of trading, rough couple days because of price action. But I'm still going to stick with my gut and say short. say that ES is likely going to take out these lows, and we're going to take out at least these lows. I at least think NQ is taking out these lows. I don't think we're reversing off that. So until I see a break of structure to the until I see us close above this fair value gap, probably inverse that, then I'm going to be bearish. So with that in mind, I'm going to be looking at, we have the 4 hour here. I believe we even hit equilibrium from swing high to swing lows here. Yeah, so we hit equilibrium. We're within a 4 hour fair value gap right here on NQ. Boom, boom. And so then we could go to the 1 hour and we could see, okay, so what else do we see up in here? Not a whole lot from over here. We do see, we haven't yet finished this candle, but it's looking like we're going to form a fair value gap right here, which is good for us to use as an inverse if we are trying to take shorts down to these lows. Which this is my draw on liquidity for the day, so I'm going to already mark this as take profit, even if I decide to use a smaller take profit on the way. This just gives me an idea of what I'm aiming for. So after looking at the 1 hour, I'm going to go down into the 30-minute. I see, okay, so there are highs right here that we did take out. So we're within that fair value gap. Let's not make that pink because I don't want to confuse that with my draw on liquidity. We'll make that just the black line. And so now if we reverse off this, even tighter, okay, cool. So there's on the 30-minute an actual fair value gap that's already formed. So we don't have to just hope for the 1 hour one to form. So if this gets closed beneath by, were we waiting till 10 a.m. today? Yes, we're waiting till 10 a.m. today. Okay. So if by 10 a.m., this manages to close out, which it'll probably take another candle, I don't think, by 10. So we'll see. This might be a no trade day. We'll see though. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. Scaling down into the 50-minute, we should see a little bit more from here. Okay. So zooming into where we're actually at right now, price is at. If I go look here, no SMT I was hoping for. Yeah, really just not a whole lot. Like we're bullish short term right now, but I'm so afraid to take longs because of this high time frame fair value gap we're in. I just don't feel comfortable doing that until I'm proven that we've inversed. I'm bearish. So I'm going to go down into the 5-minute, see this, show some more structure, see where we're at with that. And honestly, I don't see a whole lot. So I'm just going to wait for price to get to 10 a.m. and then I will decide my trade. All right, so okay, I'm just going to go to 10 a.m. open so I could see what price decides to do. Okay, we are moving bearish out from this. Okay, hopefully this forms an SMT here. We've already took this high on ES. Hopefully we sweep out of that, show displacement to the downside, hopefully inverse this fair value gap right here. That would be very clutch for us going bearish. So we're going to see, I want to see this on the 5-minute. I'm not even going to scale into the 1-minute because I'm not going to do anything unless I can see at least on the 5-minute clear confirmation that we are going bearish. So I'm going to go to next candle. Okay, so we took high on both. So no SMT. We're continuing bullish for now. I believe we did not end up, because this was a 10 a.m. candle, I do not think on the hourly we ended up breaking that fair value gap then. We're still holding that fair value gap, even if we're wicking up on the shorter time frame, or on the higher time frame making a wick. Okay. So we see, okay, boom. That's what I wanted to see. Now, if there was an SMT, I would enter straight off of this, but because there wasn't, I need to have further confirmation before I decide to just short, because we also now made a bullish SMT right here. So price is not acting like it wants to be bearish as of yet, but it's still setting up ways for it to be bearish, if that makes sense. Like it's not yet, but it's setting up I can't even explain what I'm trying to say. It's setting up good good mark. Wow. And I'm not even going to cut this out. It's setting up good data to show that it could be going bearish. Oh my gosh, geez. So we go down here. Okay. I would like to see, so now we came down from this low. So now going back up in here would mean that we A, are in this fair value gap. B, we are in an order block and a breaker block. So boom, fair value gap. Boom, order block, which we're already back up in right now. And then boom, breaker block, okay? So this is a real big zone for liquidity for if it wanted to continue short that I need to take note of right here. And so coming up, I will see, actually I'll go into the 1 minute now. Because if we're in this area, I'm gonna wanna see some more confidence. Okay, so we set up a lot of internal liquidity. We set a little high right here, a little high right here, for those to be swept if it wants to continue lower. So this is good. I'm recognizing good patterns for price to want to be bearish. I see right now it's low time frame, so I can't really hold that as valuable as a higher time frame SMT, but there is an SMT that got formed right here. Oops. So, oh, wrong chart color. So there is an SMT formed here. And there. I would like to see price come up, take out probably this high as well, take out this, and then I will look for some confirmation. Oh wait, what am I talking about? This is a bullish SMT that it's forming. I'll keep that on so I make note of it, but that is not working in my favor. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's not letting me. Okay, that's fine. It's not letting me go back. Okay, so price comes up, takes those highs, goes down. I'm going to see if this gets respected or inverse because this is high structure here for it to be held. If this breaks right here, if we get an inverse here, I'm most definitely then just going short. But if this holds, then it's probably a no trading day. So we're coming up, we're coming up, we're coming up. Down, broke, structure here. This is probably a good point for me now. I will probably enter this as is like this, not wait for it to come back up into the fair value gap with stops above here. Ooh. And targeting, let's see, what does that look like? 1 to 3.5. I like that. I like that. That looks good for me. Okay. We're going to set up a limit order on this guy. Let's see. Price, let's do advanced order, risk 1% of this. So we're going to be risking 475 for 10 contracts. I don't know if I want to take partials on this. See, we're coming down. There's a lot of internal liquidity right here. That would just be a 1-to-1 at that point, though. Okay, after we take out this and enter this fair value gap. So if we enter this fair value gap off this low, I'll move stops to break even and let the rest ride. So that's the goal. All right, let's see how this played out. First trade on the live. Boom. Okay, we are entered. Dang, it's moving slow. Okay. All right, heading down towards those lows right now. Those lows were now taken. I'm going to be moving stops to break even at this point. Maybe a little bit above this. Nah, we'll do break even. Screw it. So I think one of the biggest issues I need to try to get rid of is greed and getting out when it's smart. So moving my stops to break even after a point like this, because price can easily reverse and then go bullish, will be smart from saving me from a loss. I still do expect price to go all the way down though, but if I get stopped out of break even, I'm content with that. At least we're not losing money. Oh my gosh, price is chopping like crazy. So it looks like we are holding this here. So I will not be surprised if I get stopped at a break even here. Okay, yes, stopped at break even. A lot of people look at it and say, "Oh, you should have if you thought price was going to go down there, take partials there." But my response to that is, "Hey, that would be a not even one to an exactly 1-to-1 risk reward." I like to trade a minimum 1-to-2 risk reward because in my mind, it is easier to change what trades are losing trades versus winning trades than it is to alter what your risk reward is. So I would rather try to set my risk reward high and then try to work on improving my win rate than to set my win rate really high and then slowly change my risk reward. Because changing your risk reward kind of changes your entire trading strategy, but trading your win rate just trades your accuracy in the market. So you could trade the same strategy and your win rate will improve, but changing your what you want for a risk to reward, kind of you have to rethink your whole way of trading to do that. So I'm not really feeling like doing that, to be honest. So break even on today. Let's see where it plays out after this. If it does go, I don't know if we would re-enter. I doubt it because I think it's noon now. So no, out of the question. We'll go on the 5 minute. Sometimes before I go to the next day, I'll see where price went, if getting out of break even was a good idea. Yeah, so I believe, maybe I would not have gone subbed out. So no, I would still be in this trade, but we'd be going, if this was a funded, I would be forcefully put outside of my trade by now anyways. But yeah, because we're getting into 4 p.m. So if this is simulating a funded, this doesn't even matter because I would have been kicked out of my trade. But assuming this was a live account with 50K in it, I could continuously hold, but holding overnight trades, I'm just never a big fan of. So yeah, here's where we're going by now. It's already 10:45. I'm going to go to next day open. Got break even on that day, so not too shabby with that. Next day open. Yeah, we literally still would have been chopping. It would not have even done anything with my trade. So getting out of break even, I'm happy with that. Let's remove all our drawings, get a clean slate, and then look at what we see for the next day. All right. So it is now Tuesday. I believe Tuesday was just wait till 10 a.m. Every day is, wait till 10 a.m. except for Thursday. I'll just trade whenever. So I'm going to look at the 4 hour now. I don't think much has changed from where we were at before. We're still looking bearish. Now, we did respect on MNQ on NASDAQ. We did respect this fair value gap, but because we are coming back down, I do have a tingle. I do have a sense that we are going to inverse this. But looking from a non-biased point of view, what the markets are showing us, trying to be reactive and not trying to forcefully enforce my bias and seeing it as truth without looking at other data, I could see, okay, boom, boom, boom. We did just inverse this fair value gap. Okay, so on ES, the only fair value gap that was holding bullish structure as of right now just got inverse. Actually, this 4 hour candle doesn't close until 10 a.m., but it's looking like it might inverse. So that I'm going to take very sharp note of. When 10 a.m. hits, if we are below this, that means we have inversed a very high time frame fair value gap. And I'm going to expect us to go lower, but let's look on the daily. Let's zoom out even a little bit more just to try to see what the real big picture here is. Guys, I might completely switch up, to be honest. Because look at this. Okay. That right there, really high time frame SMT. Really high time frame SMT. Because we also have right here, boom, boom. very out of sync. The two pairs are. Like, that's crazy, for one. On ES, after we just formed that SMT, we are in a fair value gap, perfectly wicking that fair value gap, and then showing movement to the upside. That was after respecting this fair value gap, came down, and then respected this. So we're not retracing back up to here because price is balanced on this candle now. For us to be going down, there's really no reason. So I see price coming back up and taking this high. Honestly, the only reason price would have to be coming back up right now would probably be to balance equilibrium. So I can mark out past here equilibrium as a strong point of interest. And then up here, let's say this fair value gap. I'll mark those. The up there is real ambitious. But for the daily, honestly, I think we might be bullish. I think we're shifting because this right here, because for the yesterday I did not check the daily, this right here makes me think bullish. So let's go down to the 4 hour now with a shifted mindset and see what price is showing us. So this is not closed yet. So I'm actually going to be wanting this to hold by 10 a.m. I'm hoping that when 10 a.m. candle hits, we are still within this fair value gap. And make note that we did hold this fair value gap. We're coming down, but we are currently holding it. Let's see, where's this low? Is this another SMT? Okay, we have another SMT right here, holding structure on this. Boom. Okay, holding bullish structure. And we are now, this candle is going to depict a lot because this is a fair value gap right here. We are hoping holds and this candle is running below it. We are hoping that this gets bullish structure out of it and it rejects out from this fair value gap. Also on ES as well because there is a fair value gap here and it is the last one. So that is on the 1 hour. I am seeing on the 15-minute, not a whole lot, to be honest. Not really. I'm seeing, one second. Okay, so let's mark up 10 a.m. on NQ2 because we did not. And let's see. Okay, I'm not going to put the lines for previous session, but I know where they are. 8:30 to 3:30. Okay, yep. 3:30 was here. This is London low. And I believe, yeah, we'll let it out. This is Asia low. So we have both session lows right here. Not that that's too crazy important because we do have a very high time frame SMT that I expect to hold. But yeah, I have to note that price could be coming down to take out both session lows, which it would be able to do and still hold its SMT, I believe. Because this is 3:30. Technically, it could. So technically, these are not safe because we could still hold our SMT and take those out. So I would just keep note of that. Let's go to the 1 minute. And yeah, let's just see what happens to price open. Price comes up, taps that perfectly and rejects that fair value gap. And now we're soaring bullish out of that fair value gap. 10 a.m., trying to peak back up into this hourly fair value gap. We did not want to inverse that fair value gap, not at all. Holy shit. And we are getting strong legs higher. Okay. And then we respect this. I've never been more bullish in my entire life. I shouldn't have said that. I should bite my words because I forget that this is being recorded and people could clip this. Not that anyone really watches these yet. So yeah, we're at Okay, if this fair value gets hit, then I'm bullish up to, I did not mark out what my draws and liquidity were, but I just know I'm bullish if we respect this fair value gap. It's not 10 a.m., but I almost want to just enter off that. Because I don't think 10 a.m. news for Tuesday. Oh, red folder. Never mind, we're waiting. But it pains me too. Yeah, it definitely pains me to have to do that. Okay. So now we need to look for some form of entry. I want a sweep of one of these internal lows and then displacement to the upside, change in state delivery, and then longs out from there. But we might have missed our window where I just said I wanted to. Probably was the entry point, but there was news. I mean, I'm not going to trade on red folder news. Come on. So hopefully we are just setting up internal liquidity to take out before we move higher, because I do think we are long-term bullish now. We're going to be moving way higher than just this. I don't think I missed my move. But hopefully we're come down, sweep one of these. Okay, we swept one. That's good. And I think we swept this and stay within this fair value gap. I can't tell if we swept that. I think we made equal lows. I don't think it was swept. Yeah, no. I don't trust that. Okay. Equal is taken out. Still respected this fair value gap. Inverse of this. Well, first let's see if it makes it fair value gap. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, let's see. Move down out from there. Okay. Didn't make a fair value gap there. We're just chopping. We're literally just chopping now. Yeah, every time we try to make a fair value gap, we're just closing in the wrong direction. Okay. So no entry there. Good thing I was not being greedy. Maybe that was the last internal low, which did just form an SMT. Mind you. Maybe. Oh, that's a weird price action. Technically, no. Technically not, actually. We're going to see, hopefully price stays up here, disrespects these. Right now we're holding that fair value gap. Just closed above that fair value gap. I'm praying this makes a fair value gap that we could tap into to enter. I'm not entering off just this. Okay. Hopefully we tap in. I'm entering. That's long. That's longs for me. Okay. That is longs for me with stops below these lows. Probably targeting. I see us sweeping these relative equal lows. 2.2, that'll be a TP1, and that will be my TP2. That is what we're going with. Because I like this. I like this setup a lot. If I get stopped out, it'll be really quick. But I like this setup as it stands a lot right now. So 1%, we're going to buy 25. And we are going to take half off. So 25, we'll take 12 off at here. So I need to make a sell limit order entry price at, let's see, where's it? 12,101. Whoops. At 12,101, I'm going to sell off 12 contracts. Oh, okay. Should not be larger than maximum. Oh my gosh, get ready. Okay. So let's see where this one plays out. Okay, we're entered. Amazing displacement immediately. Yep, okay. Hopefully coming up, down into here, stopped out. Okay. Let me get rid of that now. Do not want to enter that position now. Okay. So now if I'm going to get from break even to profitable, I need to really dial in on why my losses are losing. Like why I'm losing enough to get to break even point. So another one of my big reasons sometimes is failing to look out at the bigger picture. So I want to see where price action is at right now. And already immediately I can see that we respected this fair value gap here. But we did inverse this fair value gap here. And this one was previously respected. So to my knowledge, then everything above this would have been balanced price action. So I actually might not be too mad about losing this trade. Except for looking at the 30-minute, there's a fair value gap. Maybe de-risking, I would have been happier, but I'm not mad I took the trade because from everything I see, this is pretty good. This is pretty strong trade. And I might even, honestly, argue that depending on what time it is, 10:45, if by 11:30, if we inverse this fair value gap and then form another little entry, might take that same setup because that's the level of confidence I have that it's going up. Not revenge trading, but just because sometimes you have really strong conviction in your bias. But it looks like we're not wanting to. That was a good set stop loss. It stopped me from losing a lot more than I otherwise would have. Yeah, I'm not going to taste, but I think now we do end up coming up here. So I believe my bias for the day was correct. Yeah. Boom. If I would have waited for the next, let's see, the trade for the day likely would have been, oh, maybe it doesn't even take it. No, just chop. Okay. It seems like the smart trade for the day. Likely. No, I don't think I see one. I like my entry for the day. I lost a trade. Sometimes you will follow everything and still just lose the trade. Like there's not always a deeper meaning why you lost. The best traders in the world still lose. And so it's good to try to analyze and find a reason why you lost all the time. But there are times when you just will lose and you did everything right. So yeah, I'm not mad about today. We did lose a little bit of money, but we're going to remove our drawings and keep on keeping on. Okay. Let's go to the next day. Open. I promise we will win a trade on this live. I don't want to waste your guys' time for whoever's still watching. On to Wednesday, waiting for 10 a.m. news. PMI. So definitely waiting for 10 a.m. news. Let's look at the daily. Let's see how that SMT is holding up after today. Why did I zoom in so far? Damn. Okay. Still holding that SMT, coming dangerously close to it though. If I'm being completely honest. To the point where I don't... Technically, SMTs hold until they're broken. But often when we get this low, we end up taking it out. And so I almost wonder if these are being treated as relative equal lows right now on a higher time frame and trying to get swept out. Because we're coming up on this. I don't see us reversing. That's what I see just looking straight at that. Looking down at the 4 hour. Yeah, there's no internal liquidity for it to balance here to sweep out unless we barely wick this and then go massive to the upside. I'll take note of that if we just went like this. boom, inverse this, went into a fair value gap or order block of some sorts, and then went up there, that would be crazy. I do not see that happening likely. I see us setting up a lot of internal liquidity here. And I believe both of these will probably get taken out, and then we will take some of these, and then we will continue down to here. Either that or we will keep running down. I am bearish for the day, though. So, okay, looking at the 1 hour, though, we did take out a good amount of internal liquidity right here, and we are within a fair value gap. Need to note that. On the 4 hour. Come on. We'll see how that holds. On the hourly, which is perfect because that means it will be done by 10 a.m. So we could see by the time we were able to trade if that fair value gap is going to hold or not. Another one on NQ. I will keep note of that. So go down to the 15-minute now. So yeah, well into a discount right now. Took out a lot of internal liquidity, and we are very overextended to the downside. So a little bit of a mixed bias. I could see it going in both directions. For me to long, I would need to see by 10 a.m. us going up here. And I know we're going to stop within this fair value gap. Honestly, I couldn't long because of everything that's going on right here. I don't think so, unless I longed all the way up to here. I might if price, let's say, gets up here, inverses this first fair value gap, comes up here, or even respects this, but then respects a smaller time frame fair value gap here, shows structure out, I might trade up to here. But I think this is one of those times where the reason I'm a break-even trader is because I take setups that aren't really ideal or aren't really high conviction. And when you trade really high risk rewards like I do, 1 to 2, 1 to 5s, you can't be taking trades that are suboptimal. You need to be taking A+ trades. So I don't think I will take longs out of here. But if we go up here into equilibrium, tap into one of these fair value gaps, show an inverse to the downside, tap back into a fair value gap, A+ setup, then I will short to these. So I need to dial in on not taking unnecessary trades or not a set of trades just because I'm hungry to win a trade. So let's go on the 5-minute. Let's see what price does for this point. If it gets up into that premium. Okay, it did. Up into the premium. And like I said, looks like we might inverse this fair value gap. This is looking really promising for shorts. All on the 5-minute. And then up here, oh, if we formed an SMT, that would have been crazy. But okay. This is looking good. This I could deal with this. So we're going to come down. We're going to see on the 1 minute what happens. That was crazy price action up here, but still respected this fair value gap. I don't really count that because it's news. It was sporadic. I don't think that there was a lot of intelligence behind the markets making price do this. But after that, we did make a strong doji candle, wicked this, showing down. So immediately, I'm looking like I want to enter this with stops here and target where I think price is going to go if it goes lower. Right up for it, 2.12. And I think I might. Might have second TP here. Might take off half there, put second TP here. And I think I will. I think I'm going to enter this trade. This is high conviction. This is high setup for me. And then we'll analyze after. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. Let's risk 1%, which is down to 375 to risk 1%, or 12 contracts. So we'll sell that. Oh, honestly, hold on. Exit that. My bad. We actually want to set to here. Risking exactly 500, exactly 1%. And oh, why is it doing? Oh, okay, it's doing a limit order. What the fuck? Let's do a market there. There we go. 480. Okay, that's more like it. Sell. Boom. And then we are going to set a limit order now for boom, 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 entry price of 3955.75. Okay. And it was, how many contracts was this? 16? So 7, whoa, 8. Sorry. I'm not done, I promise. It's the order, 18, number of contracts, 8. Okay, buy there. All right. No. Wow, why cancel it? Just move it. Hold on, technical difficulties, damn. Okay, we're going to cancel it. It changed the entry price back to where it was. We need 3955.75. I don't think there should be a lot of people watching up till this point. This is kind of boring, and I don't even think I would watch this of someone else. But you're a real one if you're sticking around. I also think I'm a real. I haven't done a whole lot of content creation, so I also think you probably shouldn't be saying that your video is boring in your video. I think that causes people to click off. But noted for next time. Let's see. Okay, perfect. I hate setting up all this just to sometimes then just get stopped out immediately. It's a terrible feeling, not because I don't like losing, but because like, damn, I really just set up all that just to lose. Let's see. Okay, price is rushing down. Okay, yep. Took out first. I don't believe in moving stops to break even just because they hit your TP. I think you need to be placed at a zone that makes sense for your stops to be moved there. So, okay, it no longer makes sense for a price to come above this point. So now that we have formed all of this extension down, basically from this extension, I don't see there to be a reason for price, if we are bullish, to come up past this fair value gap. So I will move stops to the top of this fair value gap as though it was an entry. If we come up here, likely we're taking out these relative equal lows, relative equal highs. And so no need to move stops to break even. I think that we could take out that and have stops here and still be within our trade. So let's continue. We continue down, we continue down, we continue down. Hit that fair value gap. Hurry up, bro. Come on. Oh, damn. It did not like me saying that. Okay. Hit this fair value gap. Overextended now at this point. Now that we have hit this fair value gap and disrespected it, I do not want to see price come now above here. So now this area is my new stop loss. I do not want to come above this point. We're taking out. With, on this trade, I believe, close positions. Oh, no, go to orders. Let's see, where is it? Why is it not saying my... Where's my... Trades it saying? Oh, okay. Okay, 570. for selling 16 contracts. Okay. $570. So basically made a one risk reward 1-to-1 basically on this with hitting TP one and then getting stopped out. So kudos, still made some money. 570, we're up to 1,300. But you see what I mean? We hit March 1st and we're up 1,300 on here. That's not like nobody can survive off of that. So we're out here. Wait. Am I crazy? Did my stop loss not get taken out yet? Or it did and it's just bugging out? Or what? What's going on? Oh, it just bugged out. Okay. That was strange. So yeah. Not a bad trade. I was a little ambitious with that. That's why I wanted to take off some right there. I didn't see us confidently making it all the way down here. I'm happy with that trade. So we are now a losing trade, a break-even trade, and a winning trade on the week. So we're up for the week, I believe, because we got our break-even, then our loss, then our win. So we're up $70 on the day for like a 50K fund, or on the week for 3 days, $70. Isn't that amazing? What a wonderful life it is to be a day trader. Okay, let's go to next day open. Boom, 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 boom. Next day open. Let's pause. Hold on, what am I doing? Okay, remove 14 drawings. Remove one drawing. Okay, Thursday. Let's look at it. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I stopped and made pizza. So okay, where are we? Thursday. Okay. Let's go out to the daily again, see where we're at now. Took a little bit longer than I expected to make pizza, so I kind of forgot where we were at. Okay, yeah. So we now have. Okay, yeah. So we had that SMT that was right there. No. Right here. Right. Okay, and now. Okay, we disrespected that fair value gap. Okay. I know where we're at right now. So yeah, now since we inverse this fair value gap, I'm expecting us to come down to here, to this point now, because I don't see any other reason for us to be up there. Fair value gap action here. Yeah, I'm bearish to these lows. So knowing that, where is that on MNQ?
Nice SMTs, bro.
There's no SMTs.
Did you see that inverse fair value upside down SMT reverse London highs?
Reverse Slenderman.
Yeah. You don't know that one? Amateur. Well, I gotta go hit legs.
So I'm expecting us to come, okay, yeah, up into equilibrium, probably up into these highs and then continue lower. That's basically what I want to see. I'm not seeing a whole lot from MQ, to be honest, as far as draws on liquidity or anything. So in the hourly, we might actually take longs up to that point. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see the lower time frame where we're looking. Hopefully we could sweep out these before continuing higher. That is London lows. Those are London lows, and here are Asia lows. We might sweep out both these and then continue higher. I would like to see a boom, boom, and then I think we come up here, and then I think we come back down here. So that's what I'm looking to either catch this, or if we come up here quickly, I'm looking to come down and catch that. So now let's check. Was Thursday the day where? Yeah, Thursday's the day where I was like, okay, I'll trade just 950 right off rip. So 5 minutes. Let's mark out 950. Boom. Boom. Okay. So let's see where we get by the time price opens. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, forming a lot of internal liquidity to be swept. I think now we come down and sweep out.
Why are you beeping shop? Is that in here?
Yeah, but I think Kai is too. I think he's up there with her. Okay, yeah, nothing happened for Thursday, which I thought might be the case considering that there's FOMC at 4 p.m. So that's fine. I stayed out. It's a little bit of just chop that day. I'm curious how many people will be able to look at what I'm doing and be able to tell why I'm marking out what I'm marking out without me saying it. Especially 55 minutes into a video, after me continuously explaining where my head's at. I wonder how many people actually pay attention enough to be able to tell. Since I'm trying to eat, I'll try to actually put markings like this so that you can, so without me saying, oh, inverse fair value gap, and you can like just see, but I also don't have to talk with food in my mouth because I was raised proper.
All right. I think I'm ready to work out.
Hell yeah, dude.
You want to talk about not giving a fuck what people think?
You're gonna get all the ladies, bro. That's awesome. I love it. Hell yeah.
All the women are gonna look at me and be like, damn, bro, that guy gets hella bitches.
Yeah. SpongeBob hands? What?
SpongeBob Christmas.
Those are so comfortable, though. I don't know how you wear them to the gym because I sweat my ass off.
I sweat more than you, bro. I'm drinking a gallon of water every day. You drink that much water, you sweat to like anything, and you sweat like crazy. My buddies I work with pull out like chiseled ass jawlines, and they tell me with like the food I'm eating, my face fat's gonna drop like really fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I feel like I have a lot of face fat.
Yeah, you're fat as fuck.
Yeah, bro. This shit.
No.
I don't even have abs, bro. I have love handles. Look at this. It's like little flaps of fat.
Well, you are 27, so.
I'm not 27. Aren't you like 12?
12 inches into your mother. You're hitting legs? Why?
To hit it twice a week.
You can pass the 75-day hard without hitting legs once.
I actually have to hit legs twice a day because I'm swimming. I'm doing kick drills.
You don't have to do swimming, though, for your outdoor exercise.
I don't, but I hate running.
Yeah, but that would also be legs. You could just do chest press with the dumbbells out back.
Yeah, whatever I have chest that day.
Oh.
Chest twice.
Your chest can never be too big, bro.
Leg day is all part of the discipline. I fucking hate leg day.
No, discipline Schmichelin.
Huh?
Discipline Schmichelin.
God damn one. I keep track of it on my board. I think now I'm on day 8. Tomorrow's gonna be day 9.
Yeah, that's something you should probably keep track of.
Well, I have tallies on my board, and I can't put the tally down until I do absolutely everything.
Day 75, I think.
You know what? Just for safe measure, let's say this is day 6. So I make sure I do not fail the challenge.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, but it's been at least like 6 weeks. Day 6, bro. Can't take any chances. I might fail the challenge. Just go all the way back to the beginning so you don't want to fail the challenge, but you're practically resetting.
You gotta do what you gotta do out here, bro.
Sorry, bro. I literally can't fail this challenge, bro. I have no choice. It is scary, though, to think of how strict it is. Like, I might accidentally do something wrong just because I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
Especially the diet. Like, I was at work and leaving work, and I was like, I literally could have accidentally ate something because I just wasn't thinking about my diet and failed.
Shit happens, bro.
And with how strict it is, it could literally be like cheese, like it was the first day. Like something so simple that you wouldn't think is a big deal, or like a fucking crouton or something. I'd have to restart if I ate that.
But you never know.
Most of the stuff is like becoming pretty easy for me to keep up with. It's just the diet. The diet's gonna be the hardest throughout the whole thing for sure because of how strict I made it. I made it like more strict than the guy who created 75 Hard told people to do it because I wanted to make it harder on myself. Because I asked ChatGPT about it, like how much it would help improve me, and it said with like my military background and considering I'm already like trying to do business and that I'm structured, that I should make it even more difficult on myself to get the same kind of benefit because I'm ahead of most people.
I could see that. Makes sense.
So it was like, if you want to get the same kind of improvement, like drastic improvement, people that do 75 hard do.
Yeah, but then did you tell you have a shit ton of face fat?
Yeah, I did, and I was like, sorry, but I can't help you. But I told him that, and I was like, yeah, you should make it drastically harder to get the same kind of benefit, because most people that do 75 hard are like complete fucking losers and have no plan, and they're fat as shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're ahead of that game, you should make it tougher on yourself so you have the same kind of difficulty that other people do.
Yeah, I see that.
So that's why I did it through the diet, because even though it seems simple, like something like eating, I know I'm not going to struggle eating. I'm not going to struggle doing the workouts because I like working out. I know the food would be the actual hardest thing because it's really hard for me to like turn out a cookie every week or something.
Yeah. No, I could probably guess that would be the hardest.
Yeah. And normally, like most people be like, "Oh, I can't have cookies," but then I went a step further. I'm like, "No, I can't have bread either, so I can't have burgers, and I also can't have cheese, so I can't put it on top of things to make it taste good, and I can't have pasta, and I can't have like anything else. It has to be like a plant.
Not even pasta?
No, I can't have pasta. It's not a plant. It has to be like a plant, like a fruit or vegetable.
Bro's never seen a pasta tree.
The fuck is a pasta tree?
How do you think you make pasta, bro?
Pasta tree.
What, you think people just craft it with their hands?
They pick the pasta from the tree.
Yes.
Hey, look at it, it's a corkscrew.
Yes, bro.
You're
like, how old and you didn't know this?
It's all the different kinds of pasta have their own trees. It's like a bow tie tree, a corkscrew tree.
Yes, bro. Yes.
It just makes different shapes.
Bro, you need to get out more.
What the fuck? Dude, people in my restaurant are so fucking stupid. I've told you before, I had a lady that asked if chicken comes on the chicken marsala. And then there was another person today. They got shrimp scampi, and the lady, like, it wasn't me, it was a different server, but the server brought it out to them, and she was like, looking at it weird. And she was like, oh, and the server's like, what's wrong? She's like, I didn't know this came with shrimp.
Oh.
And the server's like, well, it's shrimp scampi, ma'am. Like, what do you think it came with? She's like, I thought it was going to come with, like, I don't know, like scallops or chicken. Like, how fucking stupid do you have to be? That's like ordering spaghetti and meatballs and being surprised you got meatballs. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, that's like saying that you can't eat pasta for a 75-day hard because it doesn't grow on a tree and then realizing it does. That's like that level of stupidity, bro.
I'm getting gaslit so hard. The thinking pasta grows on trees.
You said what?
So I'm getting gaslit so hard to think pasta grows on trees.
It just does, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I'm starting to feel a lot better with my diet, though. I feel like my body kind of went into shock and was like pushing really hard cravings on me because I switched it so much. Because before I started doing it for like a week and a half, I was just eating fast food and like garbage. Like I was getting chips from the gas station right over there. I was getting fast food. I wasn't doing it for a long time, like probably a week and a half, but still.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm eating a slice of pizza and I have a bunch of wrappers from chocolates right next to me, and I feel fucking amazing. So, it's probably a you thing, bro.
I'm sure your body doesn't feel amazing.
You said what?
I'm sure your body doesn't feel amazing.
My life is fucking fine, bro. I can fight a tiger right now.
A tiger?
Yes, bro.
Is that targeted?
Wait, why?
My whole thing is tigers.
I've literally never seen anything with you related to tigers.
There's a fucking tiger on the wall in my room.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
My company's name is based off a tiger.
What, is this like a kink or something?
I mean, yeah. They do have really tight buttholes.
You want the claws in your boy?
I want those claws dragging inside my butt cheeks. I want him to take his tiger paws and rip my butt cheeks in half.
I'm actively recording.
Good.
And we'll be posting
Keep
all this on
going.
YouTube.
Keep fucking going. I want him to dig his talons inside my booty hole. Dig for treasure.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
I've already established myself online as the weird one, so I don't give a fuck. The first thing you did after you uploaded the video is I leaned over and farted on the couch. Like, you think I give a fuck about my appearance?
Yeah, that's pretty top tier right there.
Or like, you're recording right now, right? Scoot over.
Guys, Noah was a pussy and did not take his pants off all the way.
You say that as I was tying my pants.
I mean underwear.
You know, they're going to be watching this
He
and the
didn't show
video's
us
going to
the
resume to me tying my pants like we just had sex.
Oh, no, really. Yeah, bro, but my body feels fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure it does.
I just get out of breath when I walk, but other than that, I'm fucking.
I feel fucking great. I mean, when I stand up, I feel like I'm gonna collapse to the floor. When I walk, I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
But other than that, bro, I'm
But when I'm
fucking.
laying on my bed watching a show, bro, I feel fantastic.
I'm on cloud 9, dude.
You know, I don't know what crazy side effects from all this is. I don't feel like I need coffee anymore. I feel like I just always have energy.
But I never drink coffee.
Is it because of the pizza?
So is it hard for you to stop drinking coffee? Because I just never ever did. So that automatically makes me better than you.
No, it wasn't hard for me.
Yeah.
I was just drinking it for the energy boost. I think coffee tastes like shit.
What was the hardest thing for you to quit?
Video games.
I think I've never played a video game before.
Actually, no, I would say porn.
Yeah, I've never porned.
I've never porn.
So how does it make you feel? That the habit you tried so hard to break, I never even did before, bro. I've never porned
It
in my
makes me
life.
feel great because I overcame an obstacle that you never got to overcome, which makes me stronger than you. Because
You
I had to
said
overcome
cum?
hard things.
You say cum like porn?
I had to overcome hard things. And it made me a strong woman.
Yeah, you come on hard things, all right.
It made me a strong girl boss.
Go Queen! Oh. You're scruffy.
I'm a scruffy little dog.
Let me get back to my back testing.
Huh?
Let me get back to my back testing section.
No, fuck you. Alright, now
Bye.
my headphones in my car are not my problem back in 5 seconds.
All right. Damn, that was a crazy intermission. I just finished my food too, right as that happened. So I was kind of like half in it because I wanted to eat because I haven't eaten dinner. But I also didn't want to stop the recording. But I was actively looking and did not see any trades for the day prior. That's why I didn't. But we're in a new week. So let's see. Monday, no news Monday. Tuesday, 10 a.m. Powell speaks. So Monday, I'm probably going to not fucking do anything. Wednesday, Powell speaks. We will stick around for that, and we'll stick around for that, but wait till after it happens. Oh my gosh. I mean, unemployment claims 8:30 don't matter. All this 8:30 don't matter. Okay. All right. So Monday, we're going to go through pretty quickly, and then unless we see something that's a crazy setup, we're going to pretty much do nothing.
So remove everything. Remove. Do I not have anything? Oh, okay. I don't. 4 hour. Let us see. So currently, we have been bullish clearly since Thursday of last week. Taking out all of these internal highs, boom, 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 and looks like we're headed towards these internal highs, unless we have formed of an SMT, signifying a higher time frame reversal. Oh, damn, that's annoying. That just keeps switching like that. So we have boom, 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 boom. No, yeah, we have yet to even take on these. So yeah, it looks like that's what we're headed up for. We're very overextended. I'm probably going to want to see a retrace to equilibrium of these. But who am I kidding? We're probably going to honestly take these highs pre-market. But I'm going to say for the sake of this, let's assume that we don't take them pre-market and we retrace first. I see us coming below these lows, either going into this fair value gap and wicking out of it and then holding it, or going down for this fair value gap. And after that, then we can continue up here and we'll look for longs there. But honestly, I think we're going to hit that pre-market. And then if that's the case, I got canker sore, sorry. Then there will probably just be no trades. Damn, that hurts. 950. All right, let's see. Let's not waste any time. Finally hit it, and now it's 1017. Unless we see really quick rejection looking like we're going to retrace, which it doesn't. Price is just barely moving. But moving up. Okay, no trades Monday. Because I believe we're at 10:46 now. Yeah, it's pretty late in the day. No news Monday. I just don't see it happening. Don't want to trade that day. Okay, let's go to Tuesday. Keep in mind at 10 a.m. Powell is speaking. So we will mark up what we think. Honestly, let's go to, we'll fast forward this to 10 a.m. Why is my screen moving so slow? Maybe it's because of how long the recording time is. Maybe. No, I'm not sure. Okay. Let's go all the way to Powell opening because we're going to want to see where this takes us. Oh, yeah, that's a price. Whoa! That's why you don't trade when Powell talks. When he opens his mouth, price turns into the Drake leak. So, okay. I still see us retracing down to here. Well, honestly, a higher time frame. Did we just hit equilibrium up there? It looks like we did, huh? So we might be moving bearish now. I just hate where price is at right now. I mean, we did inverse this fair value, but we just hit equilibrium, hit this fair value gap. I hate being high time frame bearish because, price always seems to eventually make its way back up, and we've already had a good retrace and hit equilibrium here. But what does price look like from these swings to these swings? Yeah, we even hit equilibrium on that. I'm going to be bullish because I think there's too many high time frame reasons why we're going bullish, and I think we're only retracing to hit this fair value gap right here, if I'm being completely honest. So with that in mind, we are now down into this fair value gap on the 4 hour, hitting equilibrium, mind you. On the 1 hour, we are in this fair value gap. Usually with a candle like this from news, you can expect a heavy retrace to the other side for price to rebalance after it happens. Like I see the next candle probably coming up to here, which would be really good because just out to equilibrium, as you can see, a lot of fair value gaps and a lot of reasons for price to reject off of this zone. If price will stop glitching out, I'm going to look at just MNQ for this. But
and this is why you don't trade when Powell speaks.
Look at it. I made a big daddy dick candle to the downside.
Yeah.
Big daddy dick candle to the downside. I'm posting this, bro. But it's an hour and 17 minutes in, and I don't think anyone's stupid enough or lonely enough to sit through all of this.
Pizza.
So I pretty much eat some. Because Bella made some for me and her, and then she ended up leaving because she had to go somewhere else.
I'm not hungry.
It's pretty good. It's pretty dank, bro.
You are freezing. Yes, you are. Not lie to me.
Don't lie.
You want a sweatshirt?
Don't lie, kitten.
Here. I want that.
Daddy can sense when you're lying. No. I'm waiting to see if there's anything worth taking at this point.
You look good in that.
Okay. So we did form.
You want to heat it up for me?
So we're in a zone right now where I'm expecting something that's going to propel us bullish out of this. I'm just waiting for something that looks reasonable for why we would come out. And we did just make an SMT on the 1 minute, so not the strongest confluence, but it's something. And now we're down in this 1 minute fair value gap. I think, and we hit equilibrium. So there's a lot of stacked confluences for why we're going to move bullish out from this point. Honestly, this wouldn't be a bad entry right as is. The only thing is there's a fair value gap here. So honestly, it was stops here. Targeting all the way back up. Honestly, all the way up to this high for a 2.7. I see that realistically happening, if I'm being honest. No partials. I think I'm just going to take that as is. Eddie, you got to watch me snipe this trade.
No, literally.
Literally to the penny.
It only tossed the bottom of that zone twice, but it's going to do it again.
On emergency mess. Okay. 5 contracts. Are you dumb, bro? You're not even looking at the higher time frame conviction. Fucking loser.
I asked you if you wanted to heat it up. You said it's fine.
No, that shit tastes ass room temperature. Oh, you're taking me out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground. Can you see that, Eddie? Watch me snipe this trade so that I can watch you cry for not being a trader anymore. Sit back and watch the money roll in. That's anticlimactically slow.
You could try to speed up.
No, I'd like to watch my bank account raise slowly. This is epic. This is epic.
Did you add another 30 seconds? You're gonna blow it up, bro. Yes, you are.
This is epic. I should have made it go quicker.
Jesus, melting already.
Oh gosh.
That's
Oh
why I
gosh.
put only 30. Yeah, that's hot. That's for you. I ain't
This is epic.
Actually, I am hungry. Just not for pizza.
Juice.
You're so right. Put that in your YouTube.
It's gonna be in and out. Thank you.
No, but I coughed, so I covered it up. I told you when I got the milk, I said I'm hungry. I'm not hungry for pizza. They don't listen to me.
You still watching, bro? You're about to do it, dude.
Holy shit.
I'm about to be a fucking millionaire. I'm gonna be a fucking.
Why didn't you move your stopwatch to break even when it was that high up?
I'm about to be a fucking quadrillionaire, bro. Oh, I'm about to retire my family. I'm gonna retire my family. No, don't respect that fair value gap. No. No, please. Please, I put all of my credit card on here. I'm not going to be able to pay it off by the end of the month. My credit card balance is maxed out on this trade. No. Stupid idiot stock market, believe me. What a fool. Oh my gosh. At this point, just take me out. No, I was joking. Please. Please. All of my credit card money is on here and I can't pay it off. Stupid idiot stock market, believe me. We in profit, boy. No, please, all of my money. No. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, just fucking do something. Look how long this trade's been going on for. Oh, there we go. Come on. Oh. Hey, I'm about to make generational wealth.
What's your take profit at?
A billion trillion fucking dollars.
What's it actually at?
$1,100. $1,100 bills. This was really only, I think, 2 hours of this hold right now. Could have just had lunch at this point. I just need to speed this up because this is, what am I doing? There we go. There we go. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Make me $1 billion, boy. Yeah, boy. Make me $1 billion, boy. I want to be a billion trillionaire. I want to be a quadrillion billion trillionaire. I want to be a... What the fuck? Dude, I literally spun one time. Eddie, teach me life insurance. I can't do this anymore. Bro, no way we're back in profit now. Holy shit. Okay, just fucking speed it up at this point. I don't even care. Just pick one. Motherfucker. What the fuck is this trade? You made me sit through that bullshit for that. It's okay, because we're gonna come back. Watch, literally the next day, mark it up, and watch me make it all back. Watch, bro. This what's amazing. I'm still up 900 on this fucking funded, or not funded, on this backtesting session. So let's see. Look, speed run Wednesday. Waiting for 10 a.m. news. Watch this shit, bro. Literally watch this. Now that I have an audience. So it's Wednesday, right? Go to the 4 hour. 4 hours telling me that
What are all these stupid little lines you're drawing? Your computer cannot handle all this.
dude, these stupid little lines is
Just make money, bro.
this stupid little lines is literally the secret to profitability.
Where'd Noah go?
To the gym. One day I will look back on this unprofitable version of myself and laugh, but that day is not fucking today. Okay. We're about to bankroll hate in this bitch. Okay, check this shit, Eddie. Eddie. Oh, is that an SMG ski? QP ski? Oh shit, we going dummy thick now. Okay, here.
Two young people. Okay. Okay.
Eddie, you can't leave. You need to watch me redeem myself. Oh shit. Eddie don't even
I'm watching.
Eddie don't even know that we just inversed this in fair value gap.
Hello.
Set up this new fair value gap.
Oh, can they see me?
Nah.
You can't see my arm waving?
Oh, they can see the arm.
Fuck.
Shit's almost too easy, bro. I'm literally one with these fucking markets, bro.
Well, I'm two.
Oh, dude,
All buying.
easiest
What
long I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, bro. It's so free. Box like a fish.
We're buying.
Boxing ES like a fish. Boxing ES like a fish. Targeting highs.
Hurry up. Holy shit. That's such a high.
What, do you have a problem? You have a problem?
What's that gonna be like a 1 to 56?
Yeah, bro.
That's a 1 to almost 15. That's crazy.
One time for my LA sisters, bro. You got a fucking problem, bro? Gosh, I'm literally boxing this bitch like a fish. Move. Okay.
Risking 400 to make $7,000.
Yes, bro, because it's boxed like a fish, bro. Bye. We're doing it already. I'm not revenge trading. I need this. I need the money.
Oh. No. 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 Click it. Yes. No.
How does it not go that way?
That doesn't make any sense.
How is it even allowed to go that way? Why is the economy crashing? Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
so...
I can't do anymore. That's my backtesting session. I'll do another one a little. I want to be able to do one earlier in the day because I start getting tired and it's like, yeah, and then I start getting like this where I don't really know what I'm saying. These videos are bad. I gotta get better at talking to the camera because it's like I start off strong. Like when I watch back this video, it's gonna be really good at the beginning, but once it gets towards the end, it's like I start thinking instead of saying, and that's something I really need to work on. But yeah, okay. That's what did we end this session with? We had a break even, a lost 500, made 570, lost 400, lost 400. Yeah, we lost a lot of money this backtesting session, almost 1,000 down from where we were before. So this is the toughest stage, bro, of trading. Like I guarantee you this is the toughest stage right here. Because it gets to a point where it's like you feel like you have it all figured out and there's nothing more to learn. And so then it's like, okay, well then why am I not profitable? So at that point it's just like literally putting the reps in. And when I do backtesting that's not being recorded, I log it and I go way more in depth. This is more like just for entertainment and just for almost having receipts. So when I do make it, people can't say that I'm just lying about being profitable because I have hours of me recording backtesting sessions. But when I do it on my own, it's way more dialed in with a bunch of boring shit that like I can't really turn into content as far as recording like my trades. But this is just to show that yeah, it's legit what I'm doing. But I'm gonna have my Friday trade Friday. I'm doing that's the next time you guys will see me. I'll catch you later. Bye.